to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, joined here by Brian Watson. We've got tonight's volleyball game here as the Wahpeton Lady Huskies take on the Fargo Davies Eagles. And good evening, everybody, here to a volleyball match here in the EDC. I want to welcome the Fargo Davies Eagles here tonight to Wahpeton Gymnasium. And I also want to welcome my partner here is Brian Watson. Brian, you got everything all set up and good to go? We're in good shape.
I think we do. We'll see how we go tonight. Should be fun, though.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. Again, everybody, welcome here to the pregame show, and that is brought to you by Three Rivers Decorating and also by Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance. We want to thank those folks for sponsoring our pregame show. Once again, Three Rivers Decorating and Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance, for sponsoring our pregame show. Brian, Davies is coming in here at 2-0 in the EDC. They're undefeated so far in this early season, and Wahpeton's coming in at 0-2 and 2-7 overall. They won a couple games out west in the tournament out there, and Davies actually lost a couple out there, coming in at 7-2 overall. So they're beatable, and Lady Huskies got to play a good match tonight to show up.
Yeah, you're going to have to play a good, solid match, trying to see if you can't decrease some of those unforced errors that you had against West Fargo, and you just can't give the Eagles extra opportunities. They're a very good volleyball team, and any extra opportunities they can take advantage of.
Yeah, you had an opportunity to watch the Lady Huskies earlier this season against West Fargo, where they took it on the chin there against West Fargo. They lost 3-0 against West Fargo in 3 straight sets. But again, you saw some positive things as well, as Coach Addie Van Kura mentioned too as well. She saw some positive things out of the girls, looking for more things to come here as they struggled out in Valley City, and they lost 3-0 out there too. But again, there's some things that this experienced squad is looking for and hoping to improve on.
Yeah, it's just a team that they can play well in stretches, but sometimes they struggle to extend those stretches, and then they'll hurt themselves with some unforced errors, either on the service line or just in their offensive sets of just not communicating very well. So if they can clean those things up, they can play with just about anybody, because when they're playing well, they're in the game. They had some really good stretches against West Fargo. So if they can just clean it up and, like Coach Van Kura said, just keep the ball off the floor, they can be competitive.
All right, that's our pregame show here again with Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance in Breckenridge. She's got licensures for North Dakota and Minnesota, and also Three Rivers Decorating for any of your home or office needs. Make sure you stop by Three Rivers Decorating just off Dakota Avenue. We'll take a break here, and when we come back, we will have the thriving starting lineups coming up right after this, right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Around here, every town is a sports town, and why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids, to get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead, and why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Sports injuries can put a damper on a young athlete's high school career. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is here to make sure you get back to playing the sport you love. Whether it's a knee, shoulder, ankle, or back pain, our OSPTI experts will use their knowledge to rehab and strengthen that injured area for a full and complete recovery. Stay in the game with OSPTI. All major insurances are accepted. Call us at 218-641-7725, or you can find us on Facebook at OSPTI, or check us out on the web at www.ospti.net. Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. All right, welcome back, everybody. Again, thanks for joining us on the Amanda Frederick pregame show, and also for following with us on the pregame show, also sponsored by Three Rivers Decorating. And we are about ready now to honor our nation here with our national anthem. All right, here we are. We had our national anthem as we honor America, our military past and present, at home and abroad, that provide these great things that we have in our country and these great freedoms that we have. We appreciate our military at home and abroad, all over across the United States, past and present. Now it's time for our Thrive and starting lineups, brought to you by Will Ulick in Thrive and Thrive. What are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard from the Fargo Davies Eagles. Number 1 will be Ava Wild. She's a 6-foot senior at the outside hitter position. Number 11, Kayla Saylor, a sophomore, 5'8" outside hitter position. Number 24, Camille Derringer. She's a junior, 5'11". Taylor Safransky, a senior at 5'7". She's a setter. Mia Miller will be a 6-foot junior middle hitter for the Davies Eagles, and Macy Wilden will be the 6'2" junior wearing number 50, also a starter. The starting libero for the Davies Eagles is going to be number 12, a 5'5" sophomore, Kaya Davidson. So there's your starting lineup for the Fargo Davies Eagles. So the Davies Eagles, Brian, as you're well familiar with a lot of these girls' names here, a lot of height here coming in here today for the Davies Eagles.
Yeah, a lot of size in that front line. Ava Wild, a very good athlete and basketball player, excellent volleyball player, as well as Taylor Safransky, another good basketball player, a good athlete, and a very good volleyball player. So the Huskies will certainly have their hands full. But like I said, if they can keep it clean, they should be able to compete in this matchup with the Davies Eagles.
All right, let's continue with the starting lineups, brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. For the Huskies and their volleyball roster, the starters are number 3, Kylie Storrell. She's a 5'9" outside hitter and a senior. Number 4 is going to be Krista Habiger. She's a 5'6" middle hitter and a senior. Number 5, Sydney Pulskamp, 5'4" outside hitter, is going to be Sydney Pulskamp, again wearing number 5, a senior. Number 7, Ayanna Allard, 5'5" setter, and she is a senior. And number 10 is going to be Emma Bonches, a 5'10" junior middle hitter. And the other starter is going to be number 16, Addie Rugland, a 5'6" sophomore middle hitter. And the starting libero will be number 12, Lydia Model. So once again, your starters for the Lady Huskies: Storrell, Habiger, Pulskamp, Allard, Bonches, and Rugland, and the libero is going to be Lydia Model. So there's your starters for the Wahpeton Lady Huskies. Head coach Addie Van Kira, assistant coaches Allie Madsen, Leah Bockel, and Tiffany Baker.
Huskies going to have to get everything they can out of Kylie Storrell tonight, as well as Emma Bonches. Just going to have to try and see if you can't set those guys up as much as possible on the outside and see if they can send it home. And then in that back row, you're going to have to get a big night out of Lydia Model, too, as well. So you're going to have to try and dig everything out of there because they're going to be coming fast and furious. So you're going to have to be busy back there in that back row. And like I said, if they could just play within themselves, keep it clean, communicate on the floor within their offense, they can put up a fight here. So it'll be interesting to see how they start out. They started out slow against West Fargo. They're going to have to get off to a good start here against Davies tonight.
That was your starting lineups, brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. And now I did forget, Brian, here I got to go back and mention the coaches here for the Davies Eagles. Varsity coach is going to be Carolyn Olson. JV coach Jill Erickson. C-squad coach is Rachel Erickson. And the 9th grade coaches Allie Fisher and Angie Williams. There's your rosters and starting lineups for both teams respectively. And it's just kind of interesting here before we get to set number 1, Brian. Lydia Model, you and I have talked about her for a couple of years now. We've seen her on the basketball court. We've also seen her here on the volleyball court, and she is high-strung. She's a go-getter. She's wound up pretty tight, and we saw her run around the loop there with the girls, and she was probably the quickest one around the rest of the squad, high-fiving everybody.
She's got a high motor.
There you go. That's what I was trying to say.
And she can be all over the place. She's going to have to be all over the place tonight with that size that's up front, with Wild up there too as well, to see if she can combat that power that Davies has in that front line.
So once again, the starters for the Davies Eagles. I keep wanting to say South here. As the libero, Kaya Davidson is getting ready to check in, and going to sit down for the Eagles is going to be Maya Miller. And Noel Eckroth on the PA system got the house rocking tonight. Got a lot of loud music, and Noel knows how to do it.
He knows how to do it. He's got that PA announcer's voice, and it really kicks in. He knows how to get the party started.
He sure does. As Lydia Model waiting to check in here. Captains for the Lady Huskies, Kylie Storrow, Ayana Ellard, and Emma Bonches. And I will say this here during the course of the game tonight, it won't surprise me if Coach Watson, Brian Watson off to my right, calls Ayana Ellard by her nickname.
I might call her John every once in a while.
So he might call her John every once in a while. So when he refers to John, that's her nickname that he uses during the basketball season, and I'm sure she uses it at other times. But Lydia Model set the serve for the Lady Huskies. Got a whistle right away.
Got a foot fault, I think.
And she stepped on the line. It's a foot fault, so it'll be a point to the Davies Eagles, getting off to a quick lead on the unforced error.
Just got to have to limit those unforced errors.
And back to serve now is Kayla Saylor. Saylor, a 5'8" sophomore. Model picks it up. Haberger tries to go over the net. And stopping that one at the net, I believe, was Wielden. I don't know if it was going to clear the net or not, Brian, but it's a 2-0 lead for the Eagles.
Yeah, those are the ones that we're talking about, Joe.
Yep.
Try and limit those.
Model picks it up, and not in the spot for Allard to pick it up.
Yeah, Davies doing a good job with service right off the bat here.
So Kayla Saylor with 2 serves in a row that have gone in for points for the Eagles to Model. Allard, and again, not quite where the Huskies wanted to set that one.
No, you're gonna have to get one of these returned so you can try and get on track.
Saylor with 3 in a row. Model tips it and goes up almost for off the backboard for 2, but and the Huskies get it across the net. And the set up here and a little dink across the net.
Free one for Davies there.
Setting up the other side. Wave a wild. Bonches with a block. Stays on the Davies side of the fence.
Free one for the Huskies. See if they can do something with it.
That one was a little bit too high for Emma to hit. And that one falls in. Sydney Paulskamp gets the point for the Lady Huskies. That one falls in. Davies Eagles were just at the net and it went right behind them in for the point.
So you can see there, Joe, they can extend some rallies, and when they can score some points.
Haberger with the serve. Ava Wild picks it up. Gets set back to her. Paulskamp bumps it up. Bonches hits that one over, just out.
Just out wide there. Got a hand on it.
Yep. It's about all she could do. Going back to serve is Wielden now for the Davies Eagles as they lead 5-1. Storrow, Allard to Sydney. Saylor picked it up. Wild with the kill. Goes out. Point for the Lady Huskies. Ava Wild got up in the air there, Brian, but didn't quite have the control to keep it inside.
Just a little bit wide there. You don't want to give her too many open opportunities like that.
I would say not. Sydney Paulskamp to serve. Goes deep with it. A left-handed kill attempt here on the near side.
Blocked there by Storrow.
Behringer's got to bump it over the net. Set to Wild. Good dig by Haberger. Goes out of bounds. Wild with the kill there, Brian, and Haberger did a good job digging it out. Just went off wide.
Yeah, Ava got an extra chance there. Ayana Allard had a chance to put one away and just kind of tapped it back over, and that allowed Davies to reset and got Ava Wild on the outside there.
Julia Libner checks in for the Eagles along with Ellie Krenz, and Ellie Krenz is going to serve for the Eagles, leading 6-2. Haberger digs that one to Model. Sets it over to Allard. Eagles. Libner with the kill, and it's tapped by the Huskies, goes out of bounds.
Well, that one tipped there, trying to get a hand on it and send it back.
So Libner with the kill attempt. She just checked into the game. And the Huskies tipped that one as it went out of bounds. Krenz with the serve again. Allard plays it off the net. Storrow and Model kind of mixed up there and ran into each other and couldn't quite get it over the net.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication there.
8-2, and we got a timeout on the floor. This first set, by the way, is brought to you by Superior Builders. Superior Builders, building a foundation for everything here. If you need any help with your building, let's see Superior Builders. We'll be right back after this.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
All right, welcome back to Husky Gymnasium. Lady Huskies taking on the Davies Eagles. They trail the Davies Eagles 8-2 here early in the first set. A quick time out there by Coach Van Kira. Brian, settle the girls down a little bit.
Yeah, you just got to reset a little bit, see if you can calm the nerves and get back to business.
Krenz to serve. Model picks it up. Allard sets to Storrow, and the block at the net goes out of bounds. Block at the net there by Maya Miller. Goes out of bounds off her hands. A point to the Lady Huskies.
So timeout served its purpose. Got reset there. Got a good shot there, and Storrow puts it away.
Emma Bonches goes back to serve for the Lady Huskies. 5'10" junior gets it across the net. Set to the near side. They like going to Ava Wild. Then it's a kill by Allard, and she gets the point. Lady Huskies put one on the board. They go up or catch up to the Davies Eagles. Now it's 8-4.
Yeah, John had a chance to put that one away. She missed an opportunity earlier, but did a good job of putting that one away. Huskies get the point.
So Emma Bonch is looking for her second in a row. Set to serve, leading 8-4. Jump serve. Good dig. Set over to the other side. Good block at the net. And not able to recover on the net there for the Lady Huskies was Addie Rugland, who checked into the game.
Good. Allard had a good block there, but couldn't touch it again.
Ava Wild goes back to serve for the Eagles. Model to Allard. Back serve, back set. Nice back set there, but Davies Eagles picked it up. Allard goes over with it. Near side goes into the net. And that kill attempt there by Julia Libner. And it's a point for the Lady Huskies. So they're hanging in there, Brian, 9-5.
Yeah, like I said, Joe, clean it up and you can score some points. If you think about the unforced errors.
Be a closer game.
And there's another one.
As John goes a little bit too long on that one. So again, if you're just joining us, we refer to Diana Allard. Her nickname is John. Now back to serve is Kaya Davidson, 5'5", sophomore for the Eagles. Allard sets it back up to Storrow and just pounds it into the net. Again, Brian, one of those unforced errors that the Lady Huskies do not need and cannot afford.
Yeah, the Huskies just have to get the ball over the net and they can be in play and some good things can happen.
Allard gets it to Model. She has to go over the net with it. Set to the near side. And that goes way wide, and a kill attempt there by Libner, but just too wide, and the Huskies get a point there and trail 11-6.
Certainly take that whenever you can. Fix the score here.
Storrow to serve. Set right at the net, and that one goes out of bounds. A kill at the net there by Wielden goes a little bit too long, and a good read by the Lady Huskies to let that one go.
So a couple of unforced errors here by the Eagles.
That one just clears the net. Nice serve there by Storrow. Kill attempt on the far side is good by Saylor.
Saylor doing a good job putting that one away.
And let's see, checking in is Derringer checking in, and along with Taylor Safransky back in. And she's going to serve. Eagles leads 12-7. Hobiger with the kill, and it goes out.
Yeah, just wide there. Had a chance to put it in some open floor. That one sailed wide.
So 13-7. The Eagles lead, and back to serve again is Safransky. That one's going to go out. So an unforced error by the Eagles. And the Lady Huskies cut the lead to 5 again, 13-8, as Lydia Model goes back to serve. That time she missed the line by about 3 feet. Her first serve,
a little miscommunication there.
Yep, her first serve, she stepped on the line. This time she was way clear of it. Set to the other side, and the kill on the other side is good, and I believe that was Saylor. It was. I was told to pronounce it Saylor, but Noel's saying Siler, so I'm going to stay with Saylor because Coach is the one that told me Saylor.
I think Coach might know what she's doing there.
I would say Model, Allard, and had to go over it was Polskamp. Set behind set and right into the corner. Nice set and a nice kill by Derringer.
Yeah, that was a wide open spot there. Found the hole.
Yep.
And
Lady
put that one
Huskies
away.
Vacated that corner over there, and it's a 15-8 lead now for the Eagles as Saylor goes back to serve again. Allard's got to hustle to get it. Storrow goes over the net. Little miscommunication on the Davies side as Safransky bumped it up, and nobody was there to pick it up.
Caught the Eagles looking at that one.
So Hobiger back to serve now. Krista Hobiger, 5'6" senior for the Lady Huskies. Good serve there, and going over the net with it is Davison. Allard sets Bonches with the kill. Got a whistle and a point to the Lady Huskies on the kill by Emma Bonches. I think somebody was in the net violation there, Brian.
Yeah, Emma had a chance to take a swing at that one. Didn't get all of it. Would have scored the point anyway.
Yep. Hobiger to serve again. Huskies lead by 5, or Huskies trail by 5, excuse me. Comes Ava Wild, picked up by Storrow. Allard sets over to the near side to Polskamp. And a backward set and in. And a good kill there by Derringer again. She found that corner 2 times in a row, Brian.
Yeah, that seems to be her spot. It's wide open back there in that corner.
Maya Miller checks back in for the Eagles. And back to serve is Wheeldon. Nice little tap over the net by Emma Bonches for the point. Found them where they ain't, Coach.
Yeah, Bonches doing a great job there. Blockers there. She able to go right around them and score the points. 16-11 now, favor Davies.
Proverbial eyes in the back of your head. That's one thing I never had when I played volleyball.
That's good vision right there. I'd like to see her use that vision on the basketball floor, that's for sure.
Back to serve is Sydney Polskamp. One's a little close to the net, and Emma tried to put that one away, but a good dig there by Davidson. And a set. This time Storrow gets it over the net. Ava Wild's got to just dink it over the net. Lady Huskies diving for it, and they save it. Good hustle by the Lady Huskies. Backward set again to Derringer. There's a kill by Lydia Model from 10 feet away. How about that, Brian?
Nice. Lydia will take that one.
Good point by the Huskies. Good volleys and good saves and good team effort there. Sydney to serve, trailing by 4. Oh, the second hit goes over. Trying to catch the Lady Huskies off guard, and it hits the net, hits the tape, and falls down in front of Maya Miller for the point. And Lady Huskies now trail by 3.
Just got to stay with it, Joe. Doing a good job there. A little back and forth there, trying to catch each other off guard, and the tape saves the Huskies there.
Yep. Sydney gets it over the net. Set over to Ava Wild, and she puts it away over the outstretched arms of Emma Bonches and John. Ian Allard.
Ava able to just back up and really wind up and set up for that one.
Libner checks back in for the Eagles along with Krenz. Davies leads by 4, 17-13. Lady Huskies hanging in here in set number 1. Thanks for joining us here, everybody, on Three Borders Sports Network. Krenz to serve. Model digs right at the net. John puts it back. And John gets the point. Diana Allard at the net puts it up and over.
Yeah, Diana doing a good job there, being alert at the net.
Allard coming in at 5'5", Coach. She's playing like she's 6'5" almost.
I'll take the 6'5".
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Emma Bonch is back to serve. And set over to the other side. Good block by the Huskies. Bonches tips it up. Habiger gets it over. Again, set to the other side. Ava Wild finds the mark on the inside of the line for the kill.
Yeah, you better know where she is.
Yep.
You better have someone ready to go head-to-head with her every single time.
6-foot senior puts it away for the Eagles, leading by 4. Allard tried to go over the second time with it instead of setting it, and didn't quite get it over.
Yeah, she was off balance there. That would have been tough to send over.
Again, Ava Wild going back to serve with a 5-point lead. Right to where they ain't. Habiger had the dive for that one, trying to dig it out. And it was a good serve there by Ava Wild on the ace.
Yeah, that was a good serve there. That one just dropped right in.
Now it's a 6-point lead, 20-14. Again, she's looking for that spot where the Huskies ain't. Huskies going back deep, looking for that deep serve, and the other Huskies are up at the front line waiting for it up there. And she finds that open spot.
And you got to make a little bit of adjustment here, be ready for it.
And there is your adjustment, Coach. It's a timeout. On the floor, the Lady Huskies taking a timeout. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the Davies Eagles 21, the Lady Huskies 14. Back after this, right after this message.
Scott's Electric in Wahpeton is a proud supporter of high school athletics. If you're in need of commercial, industrial, agricultural, or residential electric service, call Scott's Electric at 642-9244. Licensed and bonded in North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota, offering 24-hour electrical service. Check out Scott's Electric website at www.scottselectric.net. Scott's Electric.
I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium. Coach Van Kira took another time out here, see if she can break the streak here again by Ava Wild. Leading by 7 are the Eagles. And she goes for that open spot. Allard sets up Storo on the near side. Good dig by Ava Wild. Second swat over. And I think Maya Miller was in the net, Brian. I think that'll be a point for the Lady Huskies. Yep, it is.
Yeah, I think they caught her in the net there.
Second hit, Maya Miller wanted to go over the net with it. She did, but she hit it at the same time. Ian Allard serves. To the far side, set by Saylor, goes over.
It wasn't the optimum set there, but she's able to get a hand on it and find the open floor.
Wielden checks back in for the Eagles. And they're 3 points away from winning set number 1. They lead 22-15. Back to serve is Davidson. Allard goes over with the second one, way back to the corner, and finds the open spot. Good spot there by Anna Allard. John finding the hole in the defense.
Kind of her favorite move there. Once off balance and able to get the score there.
Kylie Storo to serve for the Lady Huskies. Set is Krenz. Lady Huskies working it. And Allard just put her hand up to try and defend it there, and nobody was there as Sydney Polskamp was in a different defensive position. Offensive position,
just put her hand up there, nobody in that open spot where she sent it back to.
Safransky back to serve. Derringer back in the game for the Eagles. Huskies trail 23-16. Hit the rafters a little bit, but a good play there by Davidson. But it's going to fall in, and the Huskies will score a point. 23-17 as Bonches checks back into the game.
And Lynn's going to have to go on a bit of a run here.
She goes deep with the serve, and they get it over to the other side to Derringer. Good dig by Rugland. John goes back with the second hit. Allard sets up Habiger to the corner, in. Habiger with the kill. Good set, backward set there by Ian Allard for the point.
Yeah, just right down the line there, wide open down the line, and Krista doing a good job of getting it in play.
23-18. Model is out. Not what the Lady Huskies needed.
Well, that one sailed wide.
Set point for the Davies Eagles here. Set number 1 brought to you by Superior Builders. Now serving is Saylor. Model off the back of her hands there. It's going to be a tough one to handle. And that is it. And that is the end of set number 1. Lady Huskies fall in set number 1, 25-18. And that will be the final score of set number 1. We'll be right back here with set number 2 right after these messages right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Scott's Electric in Wahpeton is a proud supporter of high school athletics. If you're in need of commercial, industrial, agricultural, or residential electric service, call Scott's Electric at 642-9244. Licensed and bonded in North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota, offering 24-hour electrical service. Check out Scott's Electric website at www.scottselectric.net. Scott's Electric. Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Being a member of First Community Credit Union means access to better rates and lower fees. And it means being part of something more. It's joining a team that's dedicated to serving our community by giving scholarships to our future leaders, providing food for a hungry neighbor, and lending a helping hand to our local parks. Our communities always come first. It's the credit union difference. Come join us and see what we can do together.
Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115. The Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club would like to thank those individuals, families, and businesses who sponsored Husky sports over the years. 2020 has been a challenging year for us all, but we hope you'll continue supporting Husky athletics through the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club. To learn more about what we do for the Huskies, please visit www.wahpetonboosterclub.com or go to our Facebook page. Thanks from the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club.
Welcome back, everybody, to Husky Gymnasium here, home to the Lady Huskies tonight. They're taking on the visitors from Fargo Davies. The Eagles are here, and the Eagles win set number 1, 25-18. Set number 2 will be brought to you by Scott's Electric right here in Wahpeton, North Dakota. For all your electrical needs, they've got all the electricians you need at Scott's Electric right here in Wahpeton. Scott's Electric, our set 2 sponsor. Well, we saw some good things out of the Lady Huskies there, Brian, 25-18. Some unforced errors was probably the difference there, as Lady Huskies gave up too many easy points.
I mean, that's it in a nutshell, Joe. 25-18. You probably, I mean, you have 5 or so unforced errors there,
yeah.
maybe a little bit more, and you're in the game. So take what you did in set number 1, clean it up in set number 2, and see if you can hang around long enough to see if you can finish it out with the win, and then even this thing up.
So here we go as Lady Model checks in for Emma Bonches to start the game as the libero. And checking in on the libero side for the Davies Eagles is Davidson again, 5'5" sophomore libero. Back to serve for the Davies Eagles is Ellie Krenz. Model picks it up. Allard. Got to go over the net, and it doesn't quite go out again, Brian. An unforced error by the Lady Huskies as Rugland tried to go over the net with it on the kill, and it went right into the net.
Yeah, you just got to get off to a good start. Those fundamental parts of the game, you just have to be good with them here in the beginning.
Krenz to serve, leading 1-0. Allard back to Model. Goes way too deep. And it's a 2-0 lead for the Eagles.
Kind of the same start as the first set.
Yep. Krenz to serve to Model. Allard to Habiger over the net. Dig by Krenz. And Derringer goes across the net with it to Storrow. Saylor in for the point with the kill. And it's a 3-0 lead for the Eagles. So 3 in a row here for Ellie Krenz. And the Lady Huskies digging an early hole.
And when they get a chance, they really got to be in attack mode.
Sidney to Allard. Model goes over the net with it. Set to the far side. Saylor picked up by Model. Off the net. Good play by Habiger. And Allard gets it across. Derringer on the near side, and it's tipped by Habiger. Goes off her hands, out of bounds, and a point to the Eagles as Derringer made a nice play on that one and just a two-handed set over to the other side.
In that same spot here, down 4 points early.
This time Sidney Pulskamp picks it up. Back set, and a block at the net by Wielden. I don't know if that was going to clear the net or not. Wielden at the net there, the 6'2" middle hitter, blocked that one in a hurry.
Davies good on offense and good on defense.
Checking in now for the Lady Huskies is 5'7" senior Caitlin Pithy as the Lady Huskies trail 5-0. John goes over with the second attempt and rolls into the net, and a point to the Lady Huskies. So they finally break the streak there, Brian, and now trail 5-1.
Now they'll have to get things rolling on their side. See if Lydia can get off to a little bit better start than she did in that first set.
So Lydia to serve. This time she gets it over the net. Set over the other side. Left-handed kill attempt there, blocked by Bonches. And it hit the
hit the ceiling net there and then went over.
Yep. Good block at the net by Emma, but when she followed up with it, it went too high and hit the net high above the floor of the gymnasium. So it's a point to the Davies Eagles, and back to serve is Saylor. Good play at the net there. Other side to Ava Wild. Good dig by Storrow. Oh, and Habiger tried to pull that one down as a dunk almost and didn't quite get it done.
Well, Wild was right there. She couldn't put it over. She was kind of back on her heels there a little bit, trying to go down the net line there.
7-1 lead by the Eagles, and an ace falls in right in front of Habiger, and it's an 8-1 lead.
Yeah, that little drop serve falls in. Got to be able to adjust with that.
Kayla Saylor, the 5'8" sophomore. And again, Coach Addie Van Kara wants to take a timeout and talk about this one. And set number 2 here, brought to you by Scott's Electric. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have more of set number 2 right after this, right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Scott's Electric in Wahpeton is a proud supporter of high school athletics. If you're in need of commercial, industrial, agricultural, or residential electric service, call Scott's Electric at 642-9244. Licensed and bonded in North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota, offering 24-hour electrical service. Check out Scott's Electric website at www.scottselectric.net. Scott's Electric.
All right, welcome back to Husky Gymnasium. Lady Huskies taking on the Davies Eagles. And right now with the timeout, it was 8-1 in favor of the Eagles. Set number 2. Allard sets it up to Bonches, tries to tap it over, and picked up on the block there by Wielden. Ava Wild. Goes out. So coming out of the timeout, a good timeout there, Brian, by the coach, and she comes back with a point.
Yeah, just got to settle down and regroup, and each time they come out of a timeout, they've been able to score. You just got to keep things going while they're out here.
John's got to go over, looks for the corner. Good cover in the back. Wild just taps it over the net. Back set to Derringer. Looks for the back corner. Habiger picks it up. Derringer with the left-handed swat in for the kill and the ace. Or not the ace, excuse me, for the kill and the point.
The lefty coming in there putting that one down.
So Derringer, 5'11" junior, gets the point back for the Davies Eagles as they lead 9-2 now. Wielden to serve. Allard sets up Emma a little bit deep. Derringer with the kill, goes deep. So a point back to the Lady Huskies. They trail now 9-3, and going back to the serve is Sydney Paulskamp.
See if Sid can get things going.
Clears the tape. Emma Bonch is at the net. This time at the net was Storrow for the point. That was very close. Everybody was looking at the referee at the line there to see if anybody tapped the net, and everybody was at the net, but it ends up as a point for the Huskies.
I thought it was going to be a violation.
I did too. I did too. And that one's into the net. Another unforced error by the Ladies Huskies, and the Eagles now lead 10-4. Julia Libner checks in for the Eagles. And also checking in for the Davies Eagles is Taylor Safransky. Another basketball name that we recognize. That one lands in. I think the Lady Huskies were thinking that was going to be a little long, but it turns into an ace and a point for Safransky.
Yeah, a little indecision there.
11-4 now for the Eagles. Safransky finds Model. Habiger. To the near side. Storrow's got to get it over. Set to the far side. Ava Wild with the kill. Just out of reach of Sydney Paulskamp diving for that one, and it's a point for the Eagles as Ava Wild puts it away.
Yeah, you can't give her any chance to wind up. Set up wide open out there, and she will send it home.
Safransky to serve again. Oh, and a double hit there, but still a point. And checking in now for the Huskies is going to be Amber Sargent. Coming in for Habiger. Safransky to serve, now leading 13-4. 9-point lead for the Eagles. Right to Sargent. And the bump didn't quite work there for her, and it'll be a point for the Eagles.
And this set's starting to get away from the Huskies.
14-4. Safransky on a run. Emma bumps. Allard sets. Nice little tap over the net by Emma Bonches. Again with Maya Miller getting up on the net. She just tapped it right over her hands in for the point.
Yeah, just perfect placement there for Emma.
So the Huskies come back now on trail 14-5. Bonches to serve. Goes deep with it. Picked up by Safransky. The Miller in the middle for the kill. Maya Miller gets the point.
And Miller got a little bit behind that one too.
It's a 10-point lead now for the Davies Eagles, and going back to serve is Ava Wild. Storrow goes over it on the second hit. Big by Davidson, sets it up to this side, and it's out on a hit by Libner. The point goes back to the Huskies, trailing by 9 now, 15-6. Diana Allard back to serve. Davidson picks it up, set to the far side. To Saylor, in for the point.
You got Saylor on the outside. You got Wild on the outside. Just a lot of weapons.
Yep.
For the Eagles.
And they know where they are on the floor.
Well, they definitely do. They communicate well out there.
Davidson to serve. Allard sets back to Storrow. And we got
a violation on Kylie.
So it'll be a violation here on the Lady Huskies, so it's a point to the Davies Eagles.
That one needed to go over.
Oh, we got somebody hurt here. Limping off with a little help is Kayla Saylor.
I didn't see what happened to her.
I didn't see that either.
She got tangled up over there.
And now we got a timeout on the floor, Brian. We'll take a timeout as well as Kayla Saylor is helped off to the bench area to rest on an injury. She was limping on her right leg the way it looked, and we'll take a break. And when we come back here, we'll have more of set number 2 as the Davies Eagles lead 17-6 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
All right, we're back here at Husky Gymnasium, about set to go as getting some attention over on the bench for the Davies Eagles. Again, limping off with a little bit of an injury was Kayla Saylor. As I don't see Chantel Shute over there attending to her, so it mustn't be too serious, we hope. And I think we're just about ready to go here, as Coach Carolyn Olson had called that timeout.
Get their substitutions right here.
Substitution in for Saylor is going to be Leah Lacqua. And just bringing in more height, Brian, at 5'11".
Yeah, they got plenty.
From the outside, Storrow. Big there by Safransky. Kill attempt there by Lidner. John goes over and in, way back into the corner.
She'll do that whenever she gets the opportunity, and she finds the back corner. Again, that's the second time tonight she's been able to find that back corner.
Storrow trailing 17-7 for the Lady Huskies. Brings the service. Set to Wielden. Picked up by Habiger. John's got to go over. 1, 2, 3, and it's going to go out of bounds. Davidson didn't have much to do on that reaction hit there, Brian, and it goes out of bounds.
No, Huskies will take advantage of the miscue by the Eagles.
And another miscue by the Lady Huskies. That one goes out of bounds on the service.
Yeah, that's where you really want to try and take advantage of it. And they get nothing out of that one.
So Ellie Kren's going to check into the game now for the Eagles, and going out for is Libner, and then checking in also for the Eagles right now is going to be Derringer coming back into the game for Safransky. Back to serve is Krenz, leading 18-8, 10-point lead here for the Eagles. Third hit over is Model. Set to the other side. Derringer puts it into the net. So a point for the Lady Huskies.
If you can just keep it in play, good things can happen.
Huskies with a good contingent here, Brian. A lot of the football players down over below us to our right.
The ladies always draw a pretty good crowd. Students like to come in and watch some exciting volleyball.
Oh, and that one hits the net, and a tape for Model, and it'll be going out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Eagles. Now lead 19-9.
Yeah, she just got a bad roll off the net there.
Yep.
Trying to go down the line.
And serving now is Lacqua. Second hit by Polskamp. John's got to go over with the third. set to the other side. Ava Wild, and a good dig there by Storrow. John's got to go over the net. Finds the empty spot again. Ayanna Allard has got eyes in the back of her head, Brian, for the point.
Using that court vision.
She knew the Eagles were going to be up at the net, and she just put it right behind them. Lady Huskies trail now 19-10. Habiger puts it over deep. Third hit's got to go over. It does. Bonches with a little tap. Wielden picks it up. Derringer. And that one's bumped out of bounds there by Habiger.
Yeah, Huskies missed an opportunity there. Had a chance to put one away. Davies didn't have any defenders at the net. They were backing up, ready for the tap.
Yep.
And could have put that one away with some power.
Miller checks back in for the Eagles, leading the Lady Huskies 20-10. Habiger bumps that one way out of bounds. Not in place there. She had to reach off to her left to do that one. And Lydia Model was standing right there. So again, miscommunication by the Lady Huskies.
Yeah, just didn't get in front of it and off the side and off the back line.
Macy Wielden, 6'2" junior, back to serve again. And just clears the net. Good serve. Emma taps it over the net for the Lady Huskies. Derringer with the left-handed kill goes out.
That one might have been tipped. Let's see if they don't ask.
Nobody's asking for it.
I thought Emma might have got fingers on that one.
21-11. Polskamp to serve. Clears the net. Derringer back to Derringer. Set to Storrow. Finds the hole, gets the kill. Kylie Storrow with the point and the kill.
I'd like to see the Huskies get her more opportunities.
So it's 21-12 now in favor of the Eagles. Polskamp to serve. And a substitution checking in for the Eagles now is Emma Lalick. Setting up in the back row. Sydney serves right to Lalick. Ava Wild, good block at the net. That it just went out of bounds off of Emma's hands. Emma got up on the net there, but just couldn't quite get it back to where she needed for the point.
Yeah, in the right spot, and then just didn't get a good rebound off the block.
Safransky back in for the Davies Eagles. 22-12. 10-point lead for the Eagles. Safransky to serve. Allard sets up a back serve to Bonches. She's got to go deep with it. Wild with the kill and the point. Sydney Polskamp gave a dive to her right, but didn't come up with it, and it's a point for the Eagles.
Yeah, she gets any opportunity out there.
Cow,
it's coming.
Safransky just bumps it over the net. Not quite over the net. It'll be a point to the Lady Huskies. She's trying to get cute with it.
Trying to leave that one short, and was about a foot too short.
Emma serves. Miller puts it over the net. Habiger digs. Allard sets up Storrow. Goes deep. Davidson recovers. And Lalick has to go over the net with it for the Eagles. Allard sets over to this side to Storrow. Block at the net. And a point to the Eagles. And a block at the net there by Libner and Miller.
Libner and Miller right there in position. Good defense by the Eagles.
Set number 2 point as Ava Wild steps up to serve. And checking in for the Eagles is Lacqua again. Wild puts it into the net. Unforced error on the Eagles. Lady Huskies got to make a run here, Brian. They trail by 10.
You got to go all the way home here.
And then some.
Just making it tough on yourself.
Ayanna Allard back to serve. And unforced error again. Lady Huskies lose this one 25-14. And set number 2, that was brought to you by Scott's Electric. Scott's Electric has all the electricians you need right here in Wahpeton, North Dakota. Licensures in North Dakota and Minnesota. See Scott's Electric for any electricians need. I'm just going to quickly mention here before we go to break, Brian. Still limping over on the other side was Kayla Saylor. She had her foot up in the air a little while ago. It might be just an ankle. It looks like they're going after.
Yeah, it looks like they did tape it up.
Yep. So we'll take a look at it here, and we'll come right back here for set number 3 coming up next right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Comdell Innovation is looking for individuals with a solid work history to join our production team. We work in a clean, bright facility that's 68 degrees all year round. Our manufacturing processes and equipment are state-of-the-art, and a variety of shifts are available Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. 4 crew 12-hour shifts are rotating. Straight days or straight night shifts are available. 4 crew shifts are from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. with a $3 per hour night shift premium. Benefits are available within 90 days of hire. Applications are available at our office at 2100 15th Street North in Wahpeton, or you can find them online at www.comdellinnovation.com. We are an employee-owned company. Come and check us out at Comdell Innovation and see if what we do is a fit for you. Go Huskies!
Yes. I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. For sure, I look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
The Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club would like to thank those individuals, families, and businesses who sponsored Husky sports over the years. 2020 has been a challenging year for us all, but we hope you'll continue supporting Husky athletics through the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club. To learn more about what we do for the Huskies, please visit www.wahpetonboosterclub.com or go to our Facebook page. Thanks from the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
Bundling auto and home is a great way to save money and precious time. Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent in Breckenridge, will make it easy and convenient. Your savings could be spent on that next amazing vacation. So stop by or call Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge. Call 643-8511. Amanda Frederick is proud to support Cowboy and Cowgirl athletics.
Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium, Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, joined by Brian Watson. Here we got the call for you. And we are going to set number 3, brought to you by OSPTI. For all your sports-related injuries, contact the professionals over at OSPTI, right, with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and, of course, in Breckenridge. Brian, the Lady Huskies fell 25-18 in set number 1, 25-14 in set number 2. And here we go with set number 3. They fell behind early in both sets, and fell behind in set number 2, 5-0, fell down 8-1, then it was 17-6, and before you know it, it was over.
Yeah, you just have to get off to a good start. We've seen that, they're able to play, keep the ball alive, and score some points if they can keep it off the ground. But it's just the unforced errors that are hurting them tonight, and they've got to be able to fix those. And then you can keep yourself in the set and see if you're hanging around at the end and see if you can pull that thing out.
Madison Schaefer to start serving for the Lady Huskies. Also into the game for the Davies Eagles is Horner. Polskamp tries to go over the net. Wielden was there to block that along with Ava Wild, and a couple smiles between the two of them. Puts the Eagles up 1-0 already.
Yeah, just right there, a little miscommunication again, and just can't afford to have it. You got to get yourself off to a good start.
Libner goes back to serve. Model checks in. Schaefer goes out. Storl, Allard. Tabanchis with the kill to the corner. Good save by Davidson. Near side, Wild. Picked off by Lydia Model. Goes out off of her hands, and a point to the Davies Eagles.
They've been down 4-0, 5-0, 6-0 to start it out. You got to try and cut into that early and get yourself on the board.
Libner serves. Storrow to Allard, and Emma's got to go over the net. She does. Davidson picks it up. Horner sets up to the other side. Just a little bump over the net. Model with the kill, just a little bit wide.
That one just out wide.
Just about the ball width out of the line.
Right idea.
Yep.
Just not a lot of windows up there in front to go through. Davies doing a good job at the net.
Allard sets Habiger at the net, and not able to control it at the net was Wielden, along with Safransky. So a point to the Lady Huskies, trailing 3-1 as Habiger goes back.
Get on the board early, now see if you can do something with it.
Davidson digs, Horner puts it over on the second hit. Model sets over, Habiger's got to pick it up. Horner sets to Wielden, Bonches blocks, and it looks like Emma was in the net on a violation.
Yeah, I think Emma was there. We'll call that one on her. And the ball will go back to the Eagles.
4-1, leading the Huskies. Back to serve is Macy Wielden, 6'2", junior. Clears the tape. Allard sets up the Bonches with the cross kill attempt, and good play there by Emma and Allard, but just didn't quite get it to go. On the near side, Ava Wild hit that one. She hit it at her elbow. She had a missed time there, Brian, and one of the few errors you see her make.
I guess when you jump a little bit too high,
yeah,
the ball kind of misses your hand. She's way above the ball there. You want to be on top of the ball, but I don't know if you want to be that far on top of it.
Sydney to serve for the Lady Huskies, trailing 4-2. Horner, back serve set, to Wild. Horner again, this time over to the other side. Safransky and the Lady Huskies can't handle it.
Davies do a good job of keeping the ball alive, and when the Huskies don't take advantage of those free opportunities, the Eagles certainly do.
Allard sets up Storrow with the kill. Horner with the block, but it goes off her hands, out of bounds. Lady Huskies score on that one and trail by 2 now, 5-3.
Just early and often to Kylie Storrow. That's where I'd go.
Emma Bonches goes back to serve. Davidson digs, Horner brings it back into play. Allard sets up Storrow with a little tip over the net, and it goes out of bounds on a save by Horner. It'll be a point to the Lady Huskies, Brian. They trail by 1, 5-4.
Nice job there. Helps when you start out, not being down 6-0. In this thing early.
Let's see if the Lady Huskies can keep it going here with Emma serving again. Wild picks it up to Horner. Left-handed spike down into the side, just makes it in. And the kill by Derringer. That left-handed kill by Derringer.
That was off her hand quickly.
Safransky back to serve, leading 6-4. Habiger picks it up. Allard sets over to Storrow. And just putting that one back over on the Huskies net, over on the Huskies side of the net in a hurry, was Derringer again with the block.
Yeah, there's the defense. Derringer showing off offense and then comes right back showing off the defense.
Clears the tape. Allard back to Model. Lydia's got to go over with it. Wild picks it up. Horner sets up the other side, and it's tipped by the Lady Huskies. Goes off of Sydney's hands, and then a point for Libner and the Eagles.
Davies starting to stretch it out again here.
They've doubled up the Lady Huskies now, 8-4. We're in set number 3 here, brought to you by OSPTI. Sydney back to Allard. She's got to go over on the third hit. Horner sets up Derringer right at the net. This time over to Libner. Allard to Storrow. Goes way deep, and it's too far.
Yeah, just a little bit out there.
Got a timeout on the floor by the Lady Huskies, and Coach Addie Van Cura wants to talk about it. as they trail the Davies Eagles 9-4 right here on Three Borders Sports Network. This third set brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance Scoreboard and OSPTI. We'll be right back after these messages.
Sports injuries can put a damper on a young athlete's high school career. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is here to make sure you get back to playing the sport you love. Whether it's a knee, shoulder, ankle, or back pain, our OSPTI experts will use their knowledge to rehab and strengthen that injured area for a full and complete recovery. Stay in the game with OSPTI. All major insurances are accepted. Call us at 218-641-7725, or you can find us on Facebook at OSPTI, or check us out on the web at www.ospti.net.
All right, we're back here at Husky Gymnasium. Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Three Borders Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, don't forget, Brian, we got the Giants Coaches Show tomorrow night. We'll be live from Red River Communications offices right on Dakota Avenue tomorrow night.
Got lots of stuff to get caught up on, lots of activity in the past week.
We'll have all the local area coaches will be invited, and how many of them can make it, we'll soon see. And over the net was Rugland. Lady Huskies, Holzkamp digs that one out. Storrow with the kill attempt, blocked, but it goes out of bounds, and a point to the Lady Huskies.
Storrow doing a nice job again.
Addie Rugland in for the Huskies as Allard serves. Goes way outside. Third hit's got to go over by Derringer. A little bit deep, and it's out of bounds. Lady Huskies score again, and it'll be 9-6.
Just able to hang around in this third set. Not as many errors.
Allard to serve. Again, a good serve by Iana. And that one into the net, and a point to the Lady Huskies as Libner tried to kill it from the 10-foot line.
Yeah, if you could just keep it in play, Joe.
9-7, set number 3. Allard to serve. Just clears the net. Horner puts it over on the second hit. Storrow goes over on the second hit. Horner sets this time. Derringer couldn't quite get it over on the kill attempt. Habiger, she got it right back on the blocked attempt there by Derringer. Good play at the net by the Davies Eagles, and Habiger couldn't handle it very much.
Yeah, you saw that size come into play there.
Yep.
Krista,
10-7 lead. Sorry, Brian.
No, Krista trying to send it home, and Davies just right there.
Davidson back to serve. Model to Allard was going to go over it. And reading it that time, Brian, and a good read there by Julia Libner of the Davies Eagles. She's catching on to Iana Allard, trying to tip it over on the second hit.
Yeah, you just got to pick up things as they happen throughout the course of the match. And Davies right there figuring out Iana's MO.
Yep. There's a back set to Storrow, and she gets it in. Storrow puts it in for a point there off the hands of Libner. And Libner just had the block on Allard on her second hit, but this time Storrow gets it past Libner. Horner sets the wheel and good block. The net unfortunately goes out of bounds.
Yeah,
Krista Habiger right there.
Right there putting her defense forward.
12-8 lead here for the Davies Eagles.
She's got a bad rebound. That one went wide.
So back to serve is Haley Horner, 5'9" junior for the Eagles. Model to Allard, back set. And almost goes in for the second hit, and it will get in for the point. So Addie Rugland with the point for the Lady Huskies. Emma Bonches checks in now for the Lady Huskies as they trail by 3, 12-9. And Madison Schaefer going to check in for Addie Rugland. So Schaefer backs in. She just checks in. She backs in to serve. Schaefer gets it over. Horner sets up Wielden at the net. Not much you can do when that 6'2" frame gets up in the air and just swats that ball straight down, Brian.
No, right there, not many defenders there. She's just going to put that one home most of the time.
So Rugland checks back in and then checks back out here just that quick as Model comes in for her again. Libner back to serve for the Eagles. Allard Got to get it over to Habiger. Got to go over Avawilde. Good dig there by Model. Allard's got to go over and hits it a little bit too low. It'll be 14-9 now in favor of the Eagles. Looking to stretch the lead here in set number 3, brought to you by OSPTI. Clears the tape by a little bit. And a dig there by Sydney Polskamp, just out of reach of Emma as she was running toward the net, but just couldn't quite catch up to her as it hit the ground before she got there.
Well, Davies starting to stretch it out again.
Yep.
Huskies did a good job of battling back and getting back in it.
Allard with her little second hit went over that time. Storrow this time sets the Bonches. She's got to get it over the net. She does. Davidson sets up Safransky on the far side. Model's got to go over. And it's just too wide for Lydia.
A tough shot there for Lyd.
So a 16-9 lead for the Eagles. And we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well on Three Borders Sports Network. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the Davies Eagles 16, the Lady Huskies 9. Back after this right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack for quality. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giant seeds in every bag. From planting to harvest, they ensure the quality and attention sunflowers deserve to deliver the best taste possible. Giants cashews and pistachios continue our tradition of making the finest nut available. They're a fan favorite. Whether you're in the mood for dill pickle, sour cream and onion, or bacon ranch, we have the flavors to satisfy your cravings. Giant snacks, where quality still matters. That's the Giants difference.
A little difference in timeout philosophies there, Coach. Van Kira using up most of that time, and Coach Olson was quick to send her girls back out to the court.
Yeah, you gotta get as much as you can out of this match. You just want to get better as each match goes on. So you gotta learn with each timeout and see if you can get better.
Well, again, another timeout works for Coach Van Kira there, Brian, and it goes wide on the service there by Libner.
We'll take that.
Point back to the Huskies, trailing 16-10. Habiger back to serve. Goes way deep.
That one might have went out.
It might have. Allard sets up Bonches, little tap. Nice diving save by Horner, and she puts it over on the third try. Again, Bonches with the kill. Picked up on the other side by Libner. Kill attempt there by Safransky. Davidson dives.
Free one coming. Got to do something with this one.
Allard tries to go deep on the second hit. Libner picks it up into the front row to Safransky. Ooh, and it didn't quite clear the net. Sydney Polskamp couldn't quite get it over the net there on that third tap.
Just timing off there for Sid.
She had the right idea. There was nobody in that spot. She saw it, but just didn't quite have the right angle on it. Wheeldon back to serve for the Eagles. Clears the tape. Second hit goes over by Allard. And that one's out of bounds by Safransky. So point to the Huskies. They trail now 17-11.
They just can't stay close enough. They do some good things. You just got to keep it close if you can.
Sid to serve. Libner. Horner. Back to Libner. Model. Allard. To Bonches again with a cross kill. They've done that a three times tonight, and that one's out of bounds. It'll be a point to the Lady Huskies. 17-12.
Just right there.
Just
right there.
I know, right? Just that much. Sydney Polskamp. Horner sets up Avawilde on the near side. Good dig by Lydia. Lid's got to go over with it. Horner bumps it. Davidson sets to the other side. Safransky into the net. And a point to the Lady Huskies. 17-13.
Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it.
Lady Huskies hanging in here. Trail by 4 in set number 3. They trail 2-0. Horner. Lid sets up Storrow. She tries to go to the other corner, picked up by Davidson. Horner's second hit comes over. Allard. Again, a little confusion there by the Lady Huskies. Oh, and mistimed again by Ava Wild. And a point to the Lady Huskies. They trail by 3.
Yeah, she was back there.
Yeah,
just
she was.
The timing was off. The Huskies got away with not taking advantage of a couple free ones there. You'll take the points any way you can get them, though.
Yep. Holzkamp to serve again. Libner. Horner over to Safransky. Good dig by Habiger. John went over with it, and that one's out. Lady Huskies score another point, trail by 2.
Gonna try and make it interesting here in third, Joe.
17-15. Lady Huskies haven't won a set yet in the EDC this year. That one goes over. Davidson picks. Horner to Ava Wild, and that's a no-doubter.
Yeah, if you're Davies, you want to find a Wild anytime you can.
Yep. As she goes back to serve now with the kill, and the Eagles lead 18-15. Ava Wild model. Allard goes over on her second hit. Safransky goes in. Just inside the back line. Sydney Polskamp was looking at it and just couldn't quite get to it, so she let it go. And it's a point for the Eagles. They are up now at 19-15.
Yeah, that ball well placed by Safransky.
Yep. Habiger bumped that one up a little bit too high for Derringer, and she says, I'll take that right away from you and put it away.
Yeah, with the size at the net, that's kind of the wrong place to put it. And Derringer taking advantage of it, puts it right back.
Again, Ava Wild with the 5-point lead. Model to Allard. Second hit goes over. Davidson picks it up. Wild back to Libner. Now to Storrow and the kill attempt. Horner gets up in the air to block it. And Storrow with the point.
There's some good stuff there, Joe. If we can just keep that ball in play, Lady Huskies can do some good things.
Once again, we should mention too, Brian, Kayla Saylor, the 5'8 sophomore starter for the Davies Eagles, has been out since the second set. She went out with an injury. Bonches serves for the Lady Huskies. She digs. Allard sets. Habiger from the back puts it out. And it's 21-16. Lady Huskies trail by 5 here, going back to serve as Safransky.
Now you're really making it tough. It was already a tough task. Now you're really making it difficult.
Safransky serves to Model. Allard set. Rugland with the kill attempt, picked up by the Eagles. Ava Wild from deep.
Set her anywhere you can.
Good block at the net by Derringer, and the third hit can't quite get over for the Lady Huskies. A point to the Eagles.
Derringer doing a good job at the net.
Yeah, she's really showing up big here too now.
Storrow might be hurt here.
She's still down on the floor.
She kind of fell awkwardly there trying to go after that one.
So Kylie Storrow down on the floor here for the Lady Huskies, and something hurts. And I don't see. We'll take a break, Brian, and we'll come right back here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Davies Eagles 22, the Lady Huskies 16. Back after this.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years. Join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987. Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
As a member of First Community Credit Union, your Kasasa checking and savings accounts earn more interest, which means more money back. And more money back means more date nights, sweet new kicks, or gas in the tank. Whatever is important to you, Kasasa accounts at First Community Credit Union help make it happen. Come join us, and let's put your money to work with accounts that give back.
The Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club would like to thank those individuals, families, and businesses who sponsored Husky sports over the years. 2020 has been a challenging year for us all, but we hope you'll continue supporting Husky athletics through the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club. To learn more about what we do for the Huskies, please visit www.wahpetonboosterclub.com or go to our Facebook page. Thanks from the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson here on Three Borders Sports Network. We're still in a delay here for an injury on the floor. Kylie Storrow went down diving for a ball here on the near sideline, Brian, and she landed awkwardly. I see she is alert, she is awake, she is moving her legs, she's moving her arms, but still lying pretty still down there below the floor on us, and we're hoping the best for
I couldn't see she was kind of laid out for a ball there that went off the sideline there, and couldn't see how she fell, but landed awkwardly and not able to get up on her own.
So we're still hanging here tight, folks, and wishing the best for Kylie Storrow, the 5'9" senior from Wahpeton. Gave her all for it here right at that last play, and she's laying hurt on the floor. Like I said, though, she is moving her legs, she's moving her arms, was squeezing her mom's hand a little while ago. She is talking to everybody. I think we'll just play some music here for a minute, Brian, or what do we want to do?
Yeah, we'll just take a break here. We'll play a little bit of music and see if we can...
Chantel Shute comes running in. She was at 2 events tonight. That's why she was unable to be here right away as she comes trotting in there, as you saw. She was at 2 events tonight here in Wahpeton, and as the lone trainer, she had to cover both events, so now she's going to come in and check on Kylie here. We'll take a break here. We'll just keep it here and play some music, folks. right, we're going to take a break here. We've still got Kylie Storrow being attended to down below us here. Again, she is alert. She is talking to her mom. She's talking to trainer Chantel Shute. We'll let you know what happens here. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we'll provide you all an update. Right now we're in the third set. Davies Eagles lead 22-16. We'll be right back.
Yes. I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. For sure, I'll look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
Scott's Electric in Wahpeton is a proud supporter of high school athletics. If you're in need of commercial, industrial, agricultural, or residential electric service, call Scott's Electric at 642-9244. Licensed and bonded in North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota, offering 24-hour electrical service. Check out Scott's Electric website at www.scottselectric.net. Scott's Electric. Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Being a member of First Community Credit Union means access to better rates and lower fees. And it means being part of something more. It's joining a team that's dedicated to serving our community by giving scholarships to our future leaders, providing food for a hungry neighbor, and lending a helping hand to our local parks. Our communities always come first. It's the credit union difference. Come join us and see what we can do together.
Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115. The Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club would like to thank those individuals, families, and businesses who sponsored Husky sports over the years. 2020 has been a challenging year for us all, but we hope you'll continue supporting Husky athletics through the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club. To learn more about what we do for the Huskies, please visit www.wahpetonboosterclub.com or go to our Facebook page. Thanks from the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club.
All right, welcome back to Husky Gymnasium. Again, Lady Huskies taking on the Fargo Davies Eagles here. We're in set number 3. It is 22-16 as you see the scoreboard. Kylie Storrow being attended to down below us right now. And basically we have nothing new to report. Chantel Shute is with her. Her mom is with her. Coach Addie Van Cura is with her. Sean Roberts from OSPTI is down there as well, and some assistant coaches as well, too. I think her dad is down there, too, as well. I think that's him. Again, tough to describe and tough to talk about, Brian, but Lady Huskies were making a run here, and it's kind of a somber moment right now.
Yeah, they were doing a good job of staying in this game and working their way back. And Kylie, all hustle, laying out for one there, and it's unfortunate. You hate to see athletes get hurt, especially, you know, if it's going to be severe or whatever. But you just hate to see them slowed down by injury. And, you know, Kylie's one that normally just bounces right back up. So, you know, it's something that's not minor.
Yeah, you know she wanted to get up, and she was laying on her tummy, and they did roll her over. And she, like I said, she is moving her legs, and moving her arms and squeezing her mom's hand right now. And so she is moving her extremities and alert and talking. But, again, it's kind of a tough situation. The Lady Huskies over on their respective benches with the Davies Eagles, and everybody's, I'm sure, praying and hoping the best for Kylie on this night here on just the third volleyball game of the season.
Yeah, she's being attended to, well cared for down there, so we just hope the best for her.
Sean Roberts was one of the first ones to the floor there with OSPTI. Is nice of her to do that. We've seen her do that at a baseball game here this summer over in Breckenridge, too. Happened to a fan got injured and fell down the steps over at Breckenridge, and Sean Roberts was one of the first ones there, and she's down there again on the floor.
Yeah, I think Chantel might have been over at the elementary school. There's other games going on over there, and able to make it back over here.
So again, we're in set number 3 here. The Eagles lead 22-16. The first set, the Davies Eagles defeated the Lady Huskies 25-18. In the second set, the Davies Eagles defeated the Lady Huskies 25-14. And right now in set number 3, 22-16, the Eagles lead the Lady Huskies. Want to take a break? We'll take a break, and when we come, we'll just play some music here for you, folks. Just hang with us here. We'll bring you up to speed in a few minutes.
Condell Innovation is looking for individuals with a solid work history to join our production team. We work in a clean, bright facility that's 68 degrees all year round. Our manufacturing processes and equipment are state-of-the-art, and a variety of shifts are available Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. 4 crew 12-hour shifts are rotating Straight days or straight night shifts are available. 4 crew shifts are from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. with a $3 per hour night shift premium. Benefits are available within 90 days of hire. Applications are available at our office at 2100 15th Street North in Wahpeton, or you can find them online at www.comdelinnovation.com. We are an employee-owned company. Come and check us out at Comdel Innovation and see if what we do is a fit for you. Go Huskies!
Yes. I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
The Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club would like to thank those individuals, families, and businesses who sponsored Husky sports over the years. 2020 has been a challenging year for us all, but we hope you'll continue supporting Husky athletics through the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club. To learn more about what we do for the Huskies, please visit www.wahpetonboosterclub.com or go to our Facebook page. Thanks from the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
Bundling auto and home is a great way to save money and precious time. Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent in Breckenridge, will make it easy and convenient. Your savings could be spent on that next amazing vacation. So stop by or call Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge. Call 643-8511. Amanda Frederick is proud to support Cowboy and Cowgirl
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack for quality. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giant seeds in every bag. From planting to harvest, they ensure the quality and attention sunflowers deserve to deliver the best taste possible. Giants cashews and pistachios continue our tradition of making the finest nut available. They're a fan favorite. Whether you're in the mood for dill pickle, sour cream and onion, or bacon ranch, we have the flavors to satisfy your cravings. Giant Snacks, where quality still matters. That's the Giants difference.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers more money for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Tom about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738.
Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium, Three Borders Sports Network. Joe Schreiner joined by Brian Watson here. We are in the third set. Lady Huskies trailed the Davies Eagles 22-16. We have a lengthy time out here for an injury on the floor. Kylie Storo is diving for a ball that was going out of bounds and has been down on the floor since we paused. Good news is she's moving her extremities. She's squeezing her mom's hand. A little bit ago, Kylie made a joke down there that everybody surrounding her laughed at. So that's positive news that she could at least say something that made everybody smile down there, Brian. And we're wishing the best for her as she's being attended to currently. And both teams are huddled up. I think the Davies Eagles they're approaching Coach Addie Van Keur right now, and they're talking it over there on the other side too. So we'll see what kind of decision they make.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they're going to continue the score being where it is, or they're going to get together here and chat.
So the girls are making a little huddle over there and saying a prayer. Kylie is going to be taken out of the gym here. And she is alert. She is talking to the people around her. Sean Roberts down there. Her mother is down there. Chantel Shute down there. Athletic Director Mike McCall, as they have her loading on a backboard. Again, the girls are over on the other side there. I think Brian's going to get a shot here. The girls in a huddle. And now they're going to start getting Kylie loaded onto the gurney right now. The ambulance squad was here again. Good news is Kylie made folks laugh around her a little while ago, so tough situation for the girls. Both teams in tears. And going back to mention too, Kayla Saylor injured herself too as well. She's got an ankle injury the way it looks. They taped up her ankle, and she joined the prayer huddle over there.
Just a good show of sportsmanship there by the Davies Eagles.
Oof. Makes a 62-and-a-half-year-old guy. Feel tough too. Okay, they got, again, the ambulance crew is here, folks, being well taken care of. Going to be tough, Brian. I don't know how the girls are going to come back out of this one for both sides. It's 22-16 in set number 3. And to see one of your teammates wheeled off by the ambulance squad, it's a tough deal.
Yeah, if they're going to continue to play, this will be tough to bounce back for both teams, to be honest, Joe.
Yep.
I mean, it's
Kylie's being well taken care of down below us. She is alert. She is talking to everybody. We did see her moving her fingers and her hands and her legs.
So they're just taking every precaution there.
Yep. They did have without getting too detailed, they did have a neck brace as well. Student section here also supporting Kylie. And, just about ready to wheel her off the court, and I'm sure you're going to get a standing ovation here from the crowd here shortly as she's being escorted out. Again, I don't know, Brian, how these girls are going to bounce back from this one here and what they're going to do. I think the referees are over talking to the respective coaches right now. What do you guys want to do? It is a 22-16 lead here for the Davies Eagles. It's going to be interesting to see what they do here in the third set, Brian. It's a very quiet gymnasium right now.
Yeah, they're trying to decide what's best for everybody.
As you can see at Brian's camera shot there that the coaches are huddled with the referees right now. Pretty tough. You see a teammate wheeled off on a gurney and then have to continue to play. I'm sure they're going to want to continue to play for Kylie's sake. I'm sure Coach Van Cura is going to talk to them right now and say, what do you guys feel like doing? So going to go around to the captains and get their feelings. And look at the rest of the team as well. Coach Olson over on the Davies side talking to their team as well. Everybody's being very, very respectful here, Brian, and it's a tough night.
Yeah, just a tough situation to deal with. Some of these girls, they very attached to their teammate, their captain, their leader, and I think it's going to be tough for them to continue on with Kylie in the back of their mind.
Yep. Let's see what happens here. Is both coaches now talking to head referee Luther Sanis. Maybe they'll try to pick it up at another time here.
I mean, they could pick it up when they play again. They'll have to, they'll meet again later in the season, and they could, just kind of leave this game open and finish, that before they start the home match at Davies.
So we'll see here. Looks like there's been a decision made, and Luther Sanis goes over now to Noel Eckroth, and we'll have an announcement here in just a few seconds, I'm sure. So we'll listen to see what Noel has to say here when he comes on the microphone, what the decision is. Well, maybe not. They're going to talk to Coach.
Talk to
athletic director.
Yeah,
Mike McCall. The two coaches hugged just a few seconds ago. This is one of the toughest play-by-plays I've ever had to do, buddy.
Yeah, it's a little tough, Joe.
Once again, Luther Sanis over talking to Noel Eckroth, PA announcer here. Once again, if you're just joining us, Kylie Storrow was injured, taken off on a stretcher.
In light of the events tonight, this game will be suspended for the night. School administrators will meet and discuss later if it will be finished at another time. Thank you, volleyball fans, for coming tonight. We will be suspending the match tonight for the rest of the evening. And let's all keep Kylie Storrow in our thoughts and prayers tonight. Thank you, volleyball fans.
All right, there you heard Noel Eckroth. And hats off to the Davies Eagles. Well said, Noel. They're going to suspend the game tonight, and the school administrators will decide another time and place for this one to continue, probably at Fargo Davies later on this fall when they Lady Huskies travel up to Fargo. Again, if you're just joining us here, Brian, I don't know. We're not even going to call this a post-game show. We want to thank our post-game sponsors, NDSCS, and along with Red River Grain, our post-game sponsors. I want to thank them for doing everything. We're just going to wrap it up from here, too, as well, Brian. Lady Huskies falling in the first two sets, 25-18, 25-14, and trail here in set number 3, which is suspended due to the injury to Kylie Storrow, 22-16. And anything you want to add, Brian? I guess we'll just call it a night, huh?
No, just a tough way to end a match when the Huskies were trying to fight their way in it and just kind of giving it their all. And Kylie's effort is proof of that. Just trying to lay out there for a ball and just kind of came down the wrong way and just giving it everything that she has. She's a tough kid.
Yep.
Good to see her alert and moving and all the tests that are being done that you do right down there on the floor. Good to see positive things from that. And just going to have to wait and see what the result is. Like I said, she's a tough kid, and we hope nothing but the best for her.
The ambulance person did the old finger test. How many fingers am I holding? I heard her answer 2, and she followed the finger just fine. So I think everything else is fine there. She moved all of her extremities, like we said. Just hopefully precautionary measures, Brian, and this one's suspended here. So thanks, everybody, for joining us here on Three Borders Sports Network. Once again, Fargo Davies takes the first 2 sets, 25-18, 25-14. Lead in set number 3, 22-16, as this one is suspended until further notice. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner, Three Borders Sports Network.